Hello. Good morning. Aga, your relationship bestie here live. And today I actually have to make my coffee with you. Yeah, I am still a little unwoken up. There is a dog upstairs that woke me up before 6 o'clock. It was around 5:30 when it started barking. It's still barking. You may or may not hear it. But yes, the dog was barking, woke me up, and I need tons and tons of caffeine. But what I was actually observing this morning, which you can see on my stories, is how profound was the symbolism of seeing a moon going away and having a sun at the same time rising up. This was so profound for me. I could not just miss it. I could not just let it be. I had to record it. I had to show it with you, share it with you, and I had to show you. So before we start our live, who wants to make coffee with me? I'm sure you don't mind, because with coffee is so much better. So I'm gonna take you with me to my kitchen and we'll do coffee together. How about that? What do you say? Okay, let's just do this here. Oh my God, I hope my whole contraption will not fall off. Oh my goodness, can you guys see me? Stuff is falling apart. I'm trying to position you guys here. Okay, I can't. So, oh my goodness. Alrighty, let's do this right here. Light went off. Okay, let's attach the light again. This is very unusual life. I don't usually get myself ready when I'm live. I mean, you can barely see me, right? Can you? Look at all this mess. We could not do the dishes last night because the dishwasher is broken. And I don't do dishes. So I'm waiting for my cleaning lady to come in today and do this for me. This is how I do it. But hey, I'm gonna do my coffee. Okay, and we can keep on going. What do you say? Can we keep on going? This is one of those lives that you will see me real, like as real as I come. I mean, what more real than actually see me in pajamas, getting myself ready to see you? This is as real as you can get. The lives. I love doing the lives with you. I love being here and talking about topics. And quote that I saw this morning, thinking about all this confidence that comes from being a grown woman, that comes from knowing what you want, that comes from deciding how you're going to proceed later in life. All of that has consequences and rewards, all right? And the second you decide that you want to live your life as a grown woman, that's when you will start noticing kids around you. That's when you start noticing people being immature. And I had a conversation with my client yesterday who said to me, you know, ever since I started working with you and you pointed out to approach world as a grown woman, you know what she said? Ever since that happened, I started noticing how people talk to me, how immature they sound, how self-centered and childish they are in their daily behavior. Oh my God, let's get that coffee going. Sit down. Whew, this is a morning Aga, so let's do this. You'll see a lot of my life today that I don't normally share, so it's a treat. All right, for you. There you go. Now we can sit, we can share the coffee together. Let's do this. Whew, okay. My hair got messed up. Okay, anyway. So what I was saying is, this client of mine, she literally said that to me yesterday. How is it that ever since I started working with you, I notice that people are so immature and so childish, and the way they talk, the way they behave, the way they react, the way they approach things is so obvious now. And why is it? It is because when you decide that you no longer, here, when you decide that you no longer want to play in a playpen, if you don't no longer want to play with little kids, when you decide that you want to make your own decisions and you want to be responsible for your own life, magic happens. It feels like you're being taken out of the fog. It's hard to explain unless you go through it. So if you had that experience, please share this with me, how you see it, because I do look for description words to describe it better other than what I feel, okay? Everybody feels it differently and everybody experiences it differently. So I wanna know if you have ever experienced this decision-making process of becoming a grown woman and all of a sudden it feels like the fog went off from front of your eyes, right? This happens when you get to that next level of your own being. The next level of your own being is literally being in the place that you're meant to be. We're not meant to be children forever. We have stages in our life to achieve, and each stage has its own benefits, has its own I would say consequences. Yes, because everything has duality, everything has two sides of the coin. And there's a positive. You cannot only complain about getting older and have no idea what the positive and rewarding side of that part is. So few things from that lesson. Number one, pay attention to how the world responds to you. Pay attention to how you see people interacting with you. Once you will get aware, oh my God, this is a grown-up behavior and this is a childish behavior, you will be able to position yourself accordingly with that person. For example, if you are meeting a person that you are interested romantically and that person starts having childish traits, okay? It's not necessarily that this person is childish. It's possible that this person, usually a man, because I'm talking to women here, okay? It's very possible that that person has never had an opportunity to have a romantic relationship or interaction with a grown person. Therefore, their default is a childish behavior. That doesn't mean they're not grown inside and they're not looking for someone who will awaken that grown-up man in him, okay? A lot of men don't even know that they have that grown-up man in him when they are in the presence of the woman, of the real woman, grown woman, not a child. Okay, and most of the men, they go in life in responsibilities and jobs and careers in education, and they approach that from the men position because they have to win the pack, they have to feel respected, they have to have a way to achieve higher, compete with other men. So yeah, they naturally grow up to be in that masculine, manly energy. But when it comes to being with us, when they have never experienced a real woman, they don't even know that there is a next level of them in them that is way more attractive, way more fulfilling, way more efficient for them. And you have a power to actually evoke that in him, to waken up that in him. It's not your job, it's your power. So it's really up to you. See, as a grown-up, you can choose. It's up to you to see if the guy that you're interacting with who is showing you childish traits is capable of noticing that he is in the presence of real woman, to realize that, whoa, these games will not work on her. And I love the part of me that she is digging out of me, that I can actually feel respected in her company, that I can actually be taken seriously, that someone actually can believe that I can be a better man than I am, even if I don't. All of these thoughts, all of these feelings, they can arise in the presence of a grown woman. So yes, you do have a power to waken up that real man in him. However, it's not your job to dig it out of him without his permission. He needs to want to do it. All you can do is show up as a grown woman and allow him to raise up to the occasion to meet you at your level. That's the only way you can do it. Otherwise, you will constantly be bombarded with boys who want to play games with you. And if you are tired of the games, oh my God, why do I need to play those stupid games? Can I just relax and have a real relationship? What the hell is wrong with world? What the hell is wrong with these immature boys, guys who are like 40 and they're still acting like they're 16, right? So when you're tired of these games, ask yourself, are you allowing them to play those games with you? Because here's the crazy part. If you see the interaction, children versus adults, children will play games with you. And I'm talking actual games, like let's play tag, or let's play football, let's play catch, whatever, as long as you play with them. If you play with them and you allow them to play with you, they will play with you. When you stop playing with them, they may try to still push you. They may start to still poke you. Come on, let's do it. But when you're like, no, I'm not interested in playing right now, the kid will give up. And the kid will want to, if they want to spend time with you, because kids usually do, okay, they will change the game mode into, okay, let's talk, let's sit together, let's spend time together. Show me what you're cooking. Maybe you can teach me how to clean. Kids are open to that. And I'm not saying that grown men are kids. I'm just saying that they're childish traits that they bring when they come to the dating and relationships. It's because they never had an opportunity to be in the presence of a real grown woman. Hey, you don't have to be the guinea pig. You don't have to be the first woman that they are in the presence of. But sometimes that one presence that you see, and you will literally see the shift of that guy who was approaching you with the childish behavior and traits, and all of a sudden in your presence, he's behaving differently. His friends will be like, oh, what's going on with you, dude? Okay? The girls will say, this is not that kind of guy. You will notice the change. And again, as a grown woman, you can choose. You don't have to. You don't have to be there for his transformation. But you can choose to be there if that's something that interests you, right? So I actually feel that this is worth exploring, and that's why I'm pushing and I'm pressing. Start with being a grown woman. Start with deciding to be adult, to be an adult. That's it, okay? Adult drinks coffee, adults hang out with each other in an adult level, and they have adult conversations and they have adult fun. So yeah, adults can have fun. Adults can have fun experiences. Adults can have a childlike interactions, not childish, childlike. So this is the beauty of being an adult, in adult skin, in adult mindset, in adult spiritual being, in adult decision making. Amazing. This is like, I cannot tell you how phenomenal place it is to be an adult. So if you are seeing that men around you are not acting like adults, like if you are tired of their games, if you are tired of who is going to text whom first, if you are tired of, oh my God, I have to be hard to get, if you are tired of what next trick can I use on him, if you're confused, oh, that's another one. If you're confused, does he want to be with you or not want to be with you, okay? Take the confusion off the table. You decide. I choose not to feel confused. And if this guy brings to the table all but everything with confusion, choose not to interact with him. We will talk about communication later, but you can communicate to him, hey, with you, I feel confused. And I don't like that feeling. And I will no longer be interacting with you as long as I feel confused. You're welcome to clear up your act and show me exactly what you mean, what you want, and where you stand. Until then, I'm not interested in playing your games, being confused, and not knowing where I'm standing. I have better things to do. That is what grown women choose, okay? So you can choose that. Hi, guys. Thanks for being live here. Let's wave to you, guys. So that's my message to you, okay? I really want you to look deep and hard. Are you showing up as an adult grown woman, or are you showing up as a little girl who needs to be taken care of, healed, or cuddled because you are sick and tired of being an adult? You feel like adulting, if you feel that you live your life adult way, paying your bills, going to work, taking care of your responsibilities, that's called adulting. It's not the same as being an adult. If you're tired of adulting and you're waiting for someone to take that away from you, to take that responsibility away from you so you can relax and play and be a girl, then you are not showing up as an adult woman. So ask yourself the question, how do I show up today? Am I showing up as a grown woman who makes her own choices, who is responsible, who is taking benefits of being grown up and responsibilities at the same level? It's a magic place to be, and I highly recommend to be there. And I will be talking about this every day. And on the webinar on the March 1st, we will be unpacking all the traits of a woman, of a man, of a little girl, of a little boy, so you will see how to recognize it easier. I will unpack this in details on that webinar, so you better sign up, you better show up, because there will be no recording. As always, I'm so glad to hang out with you. I hope you liked my coffee making process. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. as every day.